Good morning, CCS families. It is another day in Kinderland, and I am bringing to you today, live and unscripted, the ways in which we write the numbers 4 and 5. So let me get out my handy dandy whiteboard, and here's our poem for number 4. We say, down and across, pick it up, and down once more. That's how we make the number 4. So down and across, pick it up, and down once more. The reason we say pick it up is because sometimes if we don't tell kids to pick it up right there, they don't pick it up. They just go up to the top, and then we've got all kinds of geometric figures going on there. So down and across, pick it up, and down once more. That's how we make the number 4. Easy enough. Then for the number 5, it's not so much a poem as it is a story, and they really, really like this one. So here's the story for number 5. 5 went down to the donut shop. He ate all the donuts, and he got a fat belly. He put on his cap, and he went home to take a nap. Now, I hope that is going the right way for y'all, but if it's backwards on the video, I don't know how to fix that. Down to the donut shop, ate all the donuts, and got a fat belly. He put on his cap and went home and took a nap. So they love that one for number 5. So that was numbers 4 and 5, how we form them correctly in class and how we practice them. 4 and 5 were introduced yesterday. That would be Monday the 18th. And they did really, really well with those. I think 2 and 3 are our hardest. They're a little more difficult because they have curves. But the ones with straight lines and, just that little bump out there, they look at it as a belly. That went really, really well yesterday. So I was very, very pleased with their progress. Again, if they're practicing at home, make sure they're using their pincher grip. If you are noticing that they're struggling, you can get those little finger placement things on Amazon. Lots of different kinds. Also, a tip that someone gave me one time was take a tissue. Now, I'm not taking a tissue. I got a Post-it. That's all I've got right here. So I'm going to improvise with my Post-it and fold it up into a square like this. Have your child pinch this and then hold the tissue in place with their other fingers, their ring finger and pinky finger, so that they're getting correct placement of those fingers so that it's resting on that middle finger. And then these 2 fingers really don't do anything. They're just tucked in. They're just there for support. That's another good tip and trick that I learned from an OT who was actually teaching my son how to hold a pencil correctly. Another thing I wanted to show you, I know it won't make this too long, is this little device. It's called a MagnaTab. I bought it on Amazon because Amazon and Temu are like my besties. I get most of my school stuff from there, and I'm a little bit addicted to buying things for the classroom. So this is a new addition to the class, but it has little tiny magnets. If you look closely, it's got little tiny magnets, and you can push them down with your finger. But the one thing I love about this is that it gives you the arrows and the directions for how to go about forming your letters. So we haven't formed the letter 0 yet. But if they just go very slowly around the outside, they will feel that bump, that texture. That helps them to connect their hand to their brain and really make it multisensory for them. And then this one I love. There's a bunch of them out there, but I love this one because this side, the side without the magnet, actually pushes them back down real gently like that. So I love this. It goes all the way up to 9, and then they have the shapes down here, which I love too, because we're going to start working on drawing shapes through a writing unit that we're starting. So this is fantastic. They are unfortunately not inexpensive. I think this was $20, but this one seems to hold up well. I read the reviews, I researched, because I research everything I buy for the classroom, and this one seems to have had the best success in the classroom. Then there's another one. It has the ABCs on it, not the same company. By the way, this is called MagnaTab numbers. This one, it doesn't have a name on it, but I can link these into a parent square. And same thing, has the little magnets in there to give them that multisensory experience, to help them form their letters correctly. We are not working on letter formation yet, still working on that those pre-writing skills with the lines, zigzag lines, horizontal, vertical, diagonal lines, a C shape, a rainbow shape. So if you want to work on those at home too, that is fine. You also have some options of books that have the dry erase markers in them to help them write. I haven't cleaned those out, so I gotta wipe those out. But these ones are good with it gives them exactly what we're doing in class. This one's called Learn to Write Pen Control. So this is a really good one for right now with the things that we're learning in class. So again, Amazon, I believe. I got them years ago, so they're probably out there. There's probably a lot more of them out there. Also, I just wanted to give you a quick swing around the classroom, because I know that most of you haven't been in here since the time that you dropped off your little on their very first kindergarten day. So much growth has happened in that short period of time. I'm so proud of them. They are just rocking it. I know the situation isn't ideal, but they are killing it. They are killing it in here. And I love watching those light bulb moments where things just, oh, I get it now. Okay. Or I can't draw that. And I always say, I can't draw that yet. And then all of a sudden they're drawing it and they're like, what happened? I couldn't draw it, but now I can. So amazing thing. So I'm just going to take you like on a little quick tour of the classroom. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Okay, I'm just going to get up and just take you on a tour. Whoops. Sorry, folks. Sorry. This is my teacher desk. And my teacher mess. That's just how it goes right now. I love organization, but it's really tough right now. There's Miss Robledo's desk. She's working on pulling out some supplies for us from those boxes. I'm gonna have to take you up and over. There's our mascot. That's Lego, the axolotl, who will be joining us in the big building. And he's anxiously awaiting that. Here are our morning tubs, or our play tubs. They are filled with academic learning, STEM, literacy, and math. I have some new carts that I've gotten here that also have different activities in them: fine motor activities, STEM activities, literacy, and math. There's some more bins here filled with more centers, as if you thought there couldn't be more. There's their mailboxes. They all know exactly where their name is on their mailboxes now. They're fantastic. Let's go over here. This is our cart filled with manipulatives and storage. And then this is another thing, just kind of an eyesore, but that's where we store stuff. And then here's where the magic happens. This is the front of our classroom. Lots of charts, lots of learning, lots of materials on their desks, on everywhere, lots of stuff. And then as we go forward, you will see this is our, it's our TV, but I use it as a projector mainly. And this is like my little teaching area. So it has my document camera on my laptop, and I kind of lean against this while I'm demonstrating, and then I circulate the room. And so that is about it. Some of our students are using, some of our students are using Wobble wobble chairs because they are finding that their learning is better that way if they are moving a little bit, which is typical with kindergartners. So, and the others are at tables like this. This table is very nice and neat. Way to go, table 2. Anyway, so that is a tour of our classroom and how to make the numbers 4 and 5. And I hope you enjoyed this video. It was long. That's it. All right, have an amazing day, kindergarten families. Take care. Bye.